Hey beauties, it's D Beauty here, also known as Shy Haze, and I'm back with another video. This video is all about the hair I received from Ali Pearl, which is 2 bundles of 16 deep curly and 1 14-inch frontal. And you guys will see how I created this wig, so stay tuned.
Okay, you guys, so here's the frontal before we get into it, and then there's bomb.
Okay, y'all, that's my mirror back there. Hopefully you guys can see what the hell I'm doing, because right now I'm just winging it. This is the bundles itself, and it looks so good.
Okay, so what we're gonna need is 40 volume developer, BW bleach, and of course we're gonna need some gloves and a popsicle stick or anything to stir out bleach, and a cup. And don't forget, you're definitely going to need a plastic bag to secure the area that you're going to be using. And what I like to do is just wet my frontal to lay the baby hairs down before I start the process. And let's get into it. I'm going to start mixing my bleach. I'm pouring about a little bit more than half of this packet into my cup, and then you're going to see me mix the 40 volume developer with it, and you want to do it until it gets creamy. You guys are going to see that actually what I did was add more bleach in the end because it was a little bit too runny, and you want to make sure that it's thick and it's not dripping off of your popsicle stick. So at this point you can see this is where I'm adding in more of my BW2 powder because I need this to be as thick as possible but still effective. So I'm mixing it up, and then you're going to see the consistency on the, yeah, there you go. It's like nice and thick. What I'm doing now is spraying got to be spray, or you can use any spritz. This is just going to create a barrier so your bleach still doesn't drip through the lace and bleach the roots of your hair. You only want to bleach the knots. Still carefully, I'm taking the popsicle stick and the bleach and doing a nice layer on there just so I know that each knot is going to be bleached and to actually replicate my scalp. Replicate? Is that? Yeah. Replicate the scalp. And you want to make sure that you go all the way up to the hairline so it can blend nicely in. Now what I'm going to do is let that lace sit for about 20 minutes. What you're seeing now is me using a spandex dome cap, and I'm putting this onto my, what you call this head? What do you call this? It's not styrofoam head. What do you call my canvas block head? There you go. And just a little bit of background. I let that bleach sit on my frontal for about 20 minutes. Then I went in with my Shimmer Light shampoo and I actually washed it out with it so that way it's not orange and it's more of an ashy tone. When applying your lace to your spandex cap, you want to make sure that the lace is about 1 to 2 inches above that band. If it is, then it will look so perfect, okay you guys? And it's okay if the front of it looks bumpy. What you really want to focus on is that the back of that lace is sitting flush on that cap. So that way once you start sewing with your nylon thread, it will look so seamless. So when I start making the wig on my head, I just want you guys to know I started off with a shower cap, then I put it on top of my head, and I sprayed that stocking cap with my Got To Be spray to to get it nice and tacky so my hair glue could adhere to it. And all of my bundles and my frontal was washed and conditioned with coconut milk shampoo and conditioner. So this clip is going to cut short, but all I did was measure each piece like a normal quick weave or a normal sew in, and just glue it to my head. And I'm going to definitely repeat that throughout the whole process. Okay, so what you seeing now is me doing the bolt cap method. Of course, I did it super duper fast and very sloppy, but I used a Got2b spray that on the perimeter of this, and then just cut whatever I didn't need. And if it is too far on your forehead, spray a little bit of water on it, and it's easy for you to just remove the cap. As you can see, I'm spraying a little bit of water because it's too far on my forehead. And I'm just going to cut that piece off and go ahead. And that's it. And I'm going to repeat that on the next side as well. So it is time for the big reveal. This is my wig. Again, I used 2 bundles of 16-inch and 1 14-inch frontal from Ali Pearl. And I'm just going to pop this on my head. It's no combs, no nothing. Just me gluing the bundles on my head and sewing the frontal on. Of course, I have my eyes closed and I'm putting it on, making sure it's nice and snug. And it's fit perfectly, actually. And I'm going to surprise myself. It looks like I'm praying to myself, like, please look good. Yeah, I look crazy. And one thing I loved about this frontal, no need to pluck it. All I did was bleach it. If you want, you could tint it as well. But yeah, all I did was definitely just bleach it. And I'm just going to spritz. I'm going to spray my hair with water just to like loosen up the curl pattern. And then I'm going to go in with my Cream of Nature foaming mousse. I can't speak. I want to go in with my Cream of Nature mousse, and that's going to definitely hold it. So what you're seeing in this part is me just measuring out the area of the lace that I don't need. I want to cut this off so that way my ears could breathe and this could fit so nicely. And you're also going to see the fact that I only use Got2b spray in order to adhere this wig onto my head. I don't use any hold, glue, any other gels. I just go in and I use my Got2b spray, and this holds it so well. As long as you're using like a fan or using a blow dryer on the cool setting. And you want to spray section by section and not the whole part. I love it when my lace looks like it's coming exactly from my scalp, like when my hair looks perfect. And I like to achieve that by tying my headscarf around my forehead. And this is going to help my baby hairs to lay, and it's going to definitely help this wig stick to my head, hunty. Okay, so I don't know what happened, but this totally cut off when I started cutting the hair to be shoulder length, so everything would be 14 inches because I didn't like the length. But this is the final look, and I love it. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram at dbeautyforever. Don't forget to follow Ali Pearl on Instagram. All the information is going to be down below in the description box. See you guys.